Planning to travel with your pet and worried about the expenses? You're not alone. Many pet parents share your concern. The challenge of traveling with pets can often seem daunting, especially when it comes to the cost aspect. There's the transportation, accommodation, and not to mention the essential pet supplies that need to be packed. It's a whole different ballgame compared to traveling solo or with human companions. The secret lies in proper preparation and planning. Without these, costs can quickly skyrocket, turning what should be a fun-filled adventure into a stressful ordeal. But here's the good news. With a little bit of foresight, you can minimize the financial impact without compromising your pet's comfort and safety. From setting a realistic travel budget to finding pet-friendly accommodations that won't drain your wallet, there are ways to make the journey more manageable. But don't worry, we have a bunch of tips and hacks to help you travel with your pet without breaking the bank. The first step to a successful trip with your pet is preparation. And the cornerstone of preparation? A visit to your pet's vet. This is not just a mere formality, but a crucial step to ensure your pet is in good health and ready for the journey. From vaccinations to dietary advice, your vet can provide valuable insights that could make your trip smoother. They might even recommend a microchip if your pet doesn't have one already, for an extra layer of security while you're on the move. Next, let's talk about the destination. It's not just about the beautiful landscapes or the bustling city life. You need to understand the pet policies of the place you're visiting. Are there leash laws? Are there any specific pet restrictions or requirements? You need to know these ahead of time to avoid any potential hiccups. And while we're on the topic of destinations, let's not forget about creating a pet-friendly itinerary. This means considering your pet's needs when planning your activities. Not every hiking trail or tourist spot is pet-friendly, so do your homework. Look for pet-friendly parks, beaches, and even restaurants. Your trip should be as enjoyable for your pet as it is for you. Now, let's talk about the unexpected. Things can go wrong, and when they do, it's best to be prepared. That's why we recommend having a pet emergency kit. This should include basic first aid supplies, any medication your pet might need, and important contact information such as your vet's number and the nearest pet hospital to your destination. It's one of those things you hope never to use, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Preparation might seem tedious, but it's worth it to ensure your pet's safety and comfort during the trip. Remember, a well-prepared trip is a happy trip, not just for you, but for your furry friend, too. So let's get to it. After all, the journey is as important as the destination. When it comes to packing for your pet, it's essential to keep it light but complete. Now, let's dive into the must-have items for your pet's travel bag. First, you'll want to pack some food and water. This may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many pet owners forget this crucial step. Consider portioning out meals in reusable containers to save space. And don't forget a collapsible water bowl for on-the-go hydration. Next, bring along a favorite toy or blanket. Familiar items can provide comfort and help reduce anxiety in new or unfamiliar environments. If your pet has a preferred sleeping pad or a cherished chew toy, make sure it finds its way into your luggage. Remember, these items are not just for play. They're also for your pet's emotional well-being. Medications, if applicable, are also of utmost importance. If your pet requires any medications, make sure to pack enough for the duration of your trip, plus a few extra days' worth just in case. It's better to be over-prepared in this regard. On the topic of health, don't forget the poop bags. They're a small item that can easily slip your mind, but you'll definitely miss them if they're not there. Plus, they're light and don't take up much space. Now, you might be thinking, but all of these items will take up so much room. Well, here's a pro tip. Use your pet's carrier or crate as storage. Most carriers have pockets or compartments where you can stash smaller items. Not only does this save space in your own luggage, but it also keeps all your pet's essentials in one place. Lastly, remember to pack a leash. Even if your pet is well behaved, there will be times when you need to keep them close, such as in crowded areas or during transport. A leash is an essential safety tool that shouldn't be overlooked. Remember, the goal is to make your pet feel safe and comfortable without overpacking. Finding a place to stay that's both pet-friendly and affordable can be a challenge. But fear not, we're here to help you navigate through this with some handy tips and resources. Firstly, When searching for accommodations, it's crucial to remember that not all hotels or rentals allow pets, and those that do may have specific rules and extra fees. Always check the property's pet policy in advance. Some may allow pets for free, while others might charge a small fee. Some might even have restrictions on the size or breed of your pet. There are several websites and apps out there that can help you find pet-friendly accommodations within your budget. These include popular booking sites like Airbnb and Booking.com, which have filters to help you search for pet-friendly properties. Other websites like Bring Fido and Pets Welcome are specifically designed to help pet owners find suitable accommodations. When using these platforms, be sure to use the filters effectively. You can filter by price range, location, amenities, and of course, whether pets are allowed. This will help you narrow down your options to find the perfect place that suits both your needs and your budget. Reading reviews is another valuable step in your search for pet-friendly accommodations. Other pet owners will often share their experiences, giving you an idea of how truly pet-friendly a place is. They might mention things like whether there was enough space for their pet, if there were any nearby places to walk their pet, or how the staff treated their furry friend. Additionally, it's always a good idea to get in touch with the host or hotel directly if you have any questions or concerns about their pet policy. They might be willing to make exceptions or accommodations for your pet, especially if you communicate with them in advance. And remember, it's not just about finding a place that allows pets, but also about finding a place where your pet will be comfortable and happy. With a little bit of research, you can find a comfortable and affordable place for you and your pet. Transportation can be one of the most stressful parts of traveling with a pet. But don't worry, we've got some useful tips to make it easier and more affordable. Let's start with the car. If you're planning a road trip, make sure your dog is used to car rides. Start with short trips around the block and gradually increase the duration. This can help your dog associate car rides with positive experiences. When it comes to affordability, driving your own vehicle can often be the most cost-effective option. Plus, it gives you the flexibility to stop for breaks as often as you need. Now, if you're flying, remember that airlines have different rules for traveling with pets. Some allow small pets in the cabin, while others may require them to be transported in the cargo hold. It's important to check the airline's pet policy before booking your ticket. To make the flight more comfortable for your pet, bring their favorite blanket or toy. The familiar smell can help soothe them during the journey. As for public transportation, it can be a bit tricky. Buses and trains often have strict rules about pets. Some may allow pets only if they're kept in a carrier, while others may not allow pets at all. Again, do your research beforehand. Also consider off-peak hours when the vehicle is less crowded. This can reduce stress for both you and your pet. Keeping your pet calm during travel is crucial. You can use various techniques such as positive reinforcement, calming pheromone sprays, or even specially designed pet calming music. Remember, every pet is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. It's a good idea to experiment with different methods well in advance of your trip to see what works best for your pet. In the end, it's all about planning and preparation. The more you do ahead of time, the smoother the journey will be. And always keep your pet's comfort and safety in mind. After all, they're an important part of your family, and they deserve to enjoy the trip as much as you do. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Make it comfortable and enjoyable for your pet. If you found these travel hacks useful, don't forget to show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us produce more content like this. And if you want to stay in the loop for more travel tips, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. You won't want to miss what we have in store for you. Thanks for watching, and here's to many happy travels with your furry friend.